Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Another Day, Another Dollar. This week, I'm going to walk you through a day in my life of working from home as someone who works in the financial industry in the beautiful city of Toronto. Let's begin. My morning starts with brushing my teeth for the longest time ever. I look at the plans for the day ahead and I try to contemplate what's going to happen in my life if I stop being productive. And while I brush, I'm also thinking about what's going to happen throughout the day and how I'm going to cope up with the work that I have to do going forward. Once brushing is done, I enjoy some healthy bowel moments and I go take a not a quick but fairly quick shower before I head down to the kitchen. Next up, after the brushing is done, I head straight down to my kitchen, and before I even do anything, I actually go ahead and open up the curtains or the shades because I want that natural morning light to come in, hit the house, and get that vitamin D in. And just like every sane person on this world, I have the poison of my choice, which is coffee. Without coffee, I absolutely cannot begin my day, or even if I do begin, my day goes with a full on headache. So I quickly make a cup of coffee before I sit down and have a quick breakfast. Today, for my breakfast, I was joined with a couple of roommates who were going for their work at the same time. So it does happen that once in a while I have a seat with them, have a chit chat, and have breakfast with them. But most of the times, it's just me by myself. The other thing which I do right after having breakfast is emptying the dishwasher. Whoever's up and early and has time in the house does the emptying of dishwasher. However, today was my turn because I was up and early. My job wasn't starting until a little bit later than usual, and I still had time on my hands even before I began my job. And after I was done my lunch or my breakfast, to go ahead and start making the thumbnail for my gaming channel YouTube video on Anno 1800, which is what you see me doing right now. I make some edits, make the thumbnail, queue the video, and queue it to upload. And while it uploads, I can go back, get fresh, bring my coffee up, and start my day job. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the other channel, I leave a link in the description below. It's the channel where I go ahead and play games. The game that I'm playing right now is Anno 1800 and it's absolutely fantastic. Once my game playing or uploading session is done, my usual day starts with a bunch of meetings, and it's the same thing every day of the week, whether it be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have a bunch of meetings throughout the day. A part of my job, or the majority of my job, is just strategizing, making plans, and trying to be as productive as possible and giving that productivity knowledge to my clients or my partners who I work with. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching sessions, but majority of my time is also doing group sessions, strategizing, planning, and trying to make things better. And some days I do like to dress up. As you can see, on this day I was wearing a nice shirt and a tie. It wasn't just for the job, but also for the thumbnail that you just saw right before clicking on this video. So I had to spice things up a little bit for my job as well. It's a fun job, and this is how I like to keep it interesting. It gives me the motivation to get out of bed and work and not just go back to sleep. If I was in my pajamas, I would definitely go back to sleep because the bed is right behind me. Most full-time jobs in the world, my job is about 7.5, 8 hours a day. Sometimes I do get off early because I make my own schedule. And once I'm done with my job, I always try to get some kind of exercise done or some kind of workout done every other day, if not every day. And I'm doing all of these workouts with the intention of one day becoming a full-time Gymshark athlete. Once the workout is done, I usually go ahead and have my dinner, which is with a bunch of people, so it's not in the video here. But as soon as dinner is done, come back to the washroom, floss my teeth because I never ever want to have cavities again, and then brush my teeth. Next up, put some sustain eye drops in my eyes because I need to sustain the eye by the way, not sponsored. And then the most important part of my nightly routine is applying the Hakiki beard oil. It's a fantastic beard oil, keeps my beard nice, shiny, and smooth. If you want to grab one for yourself, the link is in the description below. Once my nightly routine is done, I usually spend some time reading the book. The current book that I'm reading is Atomic Habits. But once that is done, I usually plan for possibly the next day or the next 2 days, which is what you see me doing right now. I'm just trying to realize what I have to do next, and looks like we have a weekend. So this video was shot on a Friday, so I'm just going through what I'm going to do throughout the weekend, and I work based on color coding or time blocking. So each kind of activity has its own category, and I block the time for different activities that I have to do throughout the day. And last but not the least, once I'm done with my day planning or the week planning, I head back to sleep because tomorrow is a Monday and it's go time.